I thought I hit rock bottom when I found out that I was a Zelda main. But this week, I found out that I am also an Austin McBroom main. So, please respect me and my wife's privacy during this difficult time. And also, please don't tell my girlfriend about my wife. Call it a gut feeling, but, I don't think they'd get along too well. So when I made a video about the Ace family a few weeks ago, I found out that they have an official mobile game. And I figured, eventually, during a slow week, it would be an easy video, because obviously it's going to be terrible. But I played it, and I was shocked to find out that this game's quality is the definition of... it's not good. I wouldn't call it good, but, I played worse, Don't worry, though. In Ace family fashion, there is a huge scam involved in this app. Allegedly, or whatever. Blah, blah, lawsuit joke. You know the drill by now. But either way, we still have something worth making a video about here. All I knew about this game before starting this video was that it was some kind of basketball game. To which my girlfriend said...
Oh, it's because Austin loves basketball.
So after I made her sleep in the nearest ravine, I gave it a shot. So I'm going to go ahead and quickly show you a compilation of all of the gameplay features this game offers, okay? That was it. That was the entire game. That's all it has to offer. I'm not even joking. So basically the gameplay is an arcade version of the basketball game around the world, right? So you shoot and then move to a different position around the 3-point line. That's it. Not even multiple mini games, not like a 4-on-4 scrimmage, horse, nothing. You can play as the 4 members of the Ace family, the 4, even though there's 5 of them. We'll get to that later. I also can't tell you if your position on the court has any impact on your shooting. Yes, the trajectory line is different, but couldn't tell you if the angle you're shooting from has anything to do with how the ball interacts with the backboard. I just couldn't see a huge difference, honestly. Upon starting the game, you'll find that there is no tutorial to speak of. You just go. No explanation for what any of the items do, no explanation of what the UI means, nothing. Fine. There is an explanation of the items, but I only found that because I was going through every menu option to make this video. But enough talk, let's play the game. Our first location is Los Angeles. I assume this map is based on their charity basketball tournament from a few years ago where they promised to donate $100,000 of the profits and yet only donated $75,000 with no explanation of why. To be honest with you, I don't know if that tournament even took place in LA, but I thought it was worth mentioning for a really important reason that's not at all petty, and that's because, in my opinion, it makes them look bad. So I played the game for a half hour, and I honestly thought that I must have played for at least 2 hours because, oh my god, this game was so boring. At first. You see, I saw that to unlock the next map, I would need 1,500 coins, which you earn by completing objectives, which I didn't realize for an embarrassing amount of time, and hitting coins with your shots. So I played for however long, got 1,500 coins, and then I found out it would cost 15,000 coins. I don't even have a funny excuse for misreading it, I'm just stupid. But either way, I wanted to unlock the map to see if it offered any additional content, and I don't really like grinding, so I figured, maybe I can just buy the coins, and I figured how much could it cost, right? Maybe $2, or realistically, they like their money, maybe $5 or 70. Obviously, I'm joking. There's no way it costs $70 to unlock a map in a free mobile game. It costs $70 to unlock a map in a free mobile game without grinding. So I made it my goal. No, you know what? My mission. No, my life's purpose. Too much. My mission. To grind out the 15,000 coins no matter how much time it took me. I was ready to spend hours, days, weeks grinding this out. If I never saw sunlight again, it would be worth it so that I could get you all the truth. And when it was all said and done, I spent a total of a shocking amount of time grinding this out. I thought, it might take 8 hours. max. But when it was all said and done, I was beyond disbelief to find out that this took me a grand total of around 2 hours. I'm not even joking. I was shocked to find out how easy it was to grind coins for a cash grab mobile game, especially when the alternative was to spend $70. I thought it'd be a lot harder. But unfortunately, really annoying ads play between every round, which could have seriously extended my playtime. But you know, with like cheaper rushed mobile games, typically putting your phone in airplane mode disables ads since the app has to connect to the server every time it plays an ad. But you know, Austin is a businessman of the highest esteem. There's no way that that trick from 2010 was gonna work here. I said until it totally worked and I didn't have a single ad other than for their premium service. So, without ads, how was my time with the game? While it was initially really boring, I actually found grinding the coins to be not terrible. Like, I was watching Brooklyn Nine-Nine in the background of grinding this out, and like, it was fine for just like a mindless activity. Like, specifically aiming for the items and coins and learning the metagame was fine. Like, if I had to compare it to something, I would compare it to like scrolling through Reddit at 4 a.m. because you can't fall asleep. Like, it's fine, but obviously you'd rather be sleeping or playing Shin Megami Tensei 5, which I have not gotten to play nearly enough of this week. Thanks, guys. No, I'm kidding. I haven't gotten to play enough of it, but like, I'll forgive you. God. It's not like I benefit from these videos. Ugh. Okay, so we have a lawsuit joke, a complaint about not sleeping enough, a girlfriend joke, an obvious excuse to talk about a video game that has nothing to do with the video topic, and a sitcom. Is no one else playing Jimmy Robbins Bingo at home? It's just me? Okay. Overall, the game is a pretty mediocre arcade experience, but it was a little bit more fun once you actually try to exploit it, like with a lot of other bad games. But remember that new map I unlocked? Pack your bags, folks, because we are going to Miami. And once you unlock Miami, I was shocked to find out that this game gets so much more the same. It's literally the same, except now we're in Miami. No new items, no new game modes, just... Damn, I missed. But yeah, a bad arcade experience is what I expected, and instead I got a mediocre one, so they surpassed my expectations, I guess. I didn't have any fun, but like, it was fine. I don't really have much more to say about it. Oh, you can also play dress up with everyone. That's the other one of 2 gameplay features. Cool, let's just get to the scam part, shall we? If we take a look at the homepage, you'll notice that the mom of the family, Catherine, is pregnant. I point that out not just to make fun of the avatars, because I do find hers a little funny, but because Catherine gave birth to their 3rd child a year ago, and there's only 2 kiddos in the app. That's weird. Let's take a look at the update page, shall we? The last update is from March of 2020. That's right, this app has not received an update in 21 months. Which is fine, you know? It's a free app, so if they lost interest in the product, there's no harm in not updating it. Unless, of course, they had a monthly subscription baked into the app that has been charging people for every month during these 21 months of inactivity. But there's no way. Yeah, no, you already see where this is going. There is a monthly subscription that has been charging people for 21 months, despite the app not delivering promised updates that are literally part of the pitch for the premium service. So, let's take a look at this premium membership, shall we? The premium service costs $2.99 a month, so $3 with a little glitter on it, right? Here's what you get for $3 a month. No ads, which you can just get for free with airplane mode, and unless you have, like, friends who enjoy talking to you, there's really no downside to using airplane mode other than the fact that you can't really access the leaderboards properly. 1 free replay, which means that upon receiving a game over you get 1 more life. It doesn't say how frequent these replays are, like 1 per game, 1 per day. I'm assuming it's once per game because you can get that for free if you just watch an ad when you get a game over. Fan pass holders. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention, this is called a fan pass. That feels a little exploitative to me. Like, I'm definitely in the minority here, and I acknowledge that, but, like, shouldn't it be called the MVP pass or something? I don't know. It makes it feel like the focus is supporting the Ace family rather than, like, abiding by the theme of the game. But I also just don't like them, and I'm acknowledging that that's my weakest criticism of them. But I personally just wouldn't use that phrasing unless it was like a Patreon or something, you know? Fan Pass holders receive priority access to monthly video chats with the family. Group chat first come, first serve. I thought I was having a stroke when I read this sentence. What does this sentence mean? It both promises so much and takes it all back in one sentence. I have a fair amount of experience with interpreting legal documents, and I think this is the most impressive and convoluted example of legalese I have ever seen. So, you receive priority access, which implies it's not a guaranteed thing, to a monthly video chat, which I almost guarantee you has not happened in a year, with the family. Group chat first come, first serve. I can do this. I have called this crap my specialty in the past. I am not going to be defeated by Austin. I can do this. I can do this. I can do this. Words of affirmation. Okay, let's do this. So it goes from being a monthly video chat, which implies you get quality FaceTime with the family, but then it becomes a group chat that is first come, first serve. First come, first serve how? Is it the first ones to sign up for the membership? Do you send a link and only the first 10 people who sign up get to attend? Which, this game has over 300,000 players according to the leaderboards, and to my understanding, that only includes players who gave their email, but let's just stick to that number. If we assume 1% of players are premium members, which is completely lowballing it because the Ace families have a disgustingly loyal fan base, that's 3,000 premium members bare minimum. That is $9,000 a month in income for this app, not including ads. Obviously, Apple and the developers get their cut, but that is still significant passive income for the family. But either way, there's no way they're doing monthly chats with 3,000 people, even if they were somehow keeping up with this. Also, priority access means nothing in this context because only premium members are going to be invited to the video chat. Like, who is getting secondary access, you know? Unless they have this offer across multiple products, which honestly wouldn't surprise me at all. They probably do, but I don't know. Because it sounds great, but a 10-minute Zoom call with Austin ranting to 10 people would technically count as what they're describing. So basically, you'd be getting a live stream where Austin might see your face. You might not even get to talk to him. And it would be extremely difficult to prove they aren't doing this because they can just say, like, we did it and you just weren't picked. Cool. It's just a little weird because it feels like you're going to be talking to the family monthly until you reread it a few times and see that you'll most likely never get to. Like, even if you're selected for this thing that they totally keep up with, you have no guarantee of being able to speak to them in any way. Don't worry though, it gets more confusing as the next perk says, video chats will also be a one-on-one opportunity with the family. So now they're not saying it could be one-on-one, they're saying it will be, but it's just an opportunity. Like, will implies it will happen, but opportunity states that it's only maybe that this happens. So, cool. Totally not confusing. I totally understand what I'm signing up for. So I might get to video chat with them every month, or once, maybe ever, or possibly never, and it might be a group session, but it also could be a one-on-one session. What the hell is this? What am I signing up for? If they say that it's a raffle to get to talk to them, fine. I still think, like, that's not worth it, but at least you know what you're getting into. But this is just so, like, convoluted. Just say it's a raffle, you know? 10% monthly discounts on Shop Ace Family Store as long as you are subscribed. Oh, guys, it's okay. This saves you money. As long as you give the family more of your money. Math, you would have to spend $30 a month in their store for this to be worth it, and that doesn't include any kind of taxes or fees. If this perk would actually save you money in the long term, just do me a favor and either unsubscribe and save us the time, or hell, just give me the money. I have Super Thanks on. I'm entitled to your money. Give me it. Give me it. Give me it. Don't actually do that. I actively hate asking for money, but Just go ahead and unsubscribe. You're wasting your time here, dude. Who is spending $400 a year on Ace Family merch? Who? I wish I had a Tootsie Roll Pop for a high concept joke right now, but unfortunately I don't. Oh, 1, 2, 3. Vote on game content and updates helping direct this game. Cool, this app still hasn't been updated in 21 months. If you got the premium membership or got it for your kid the last time this app was updated and forgot about it, you spent $63 on this game that has received no content updates. So you definitely haven't played it in that time because why would you? It's received no updates. Great. But let's go ahead and take a look at the content and updates promised though, shall we? It's a boy. March update. Yeah, it would be bad enough if that was March of 2021, but good thing it's actually March of 2020. Great. Patch notes. It's a boy. You already know that. I'm actually really proud to say I didn't know that. So how about you stop trying to gaslight me, Austin and Catherine? How's that? And on your Jimmy Robbins bingo cards, please check off Jimmy whines about people improperly using the word gaslighting. Okay, let us continue. You asked and we are delivering, not the baby. Why aren't you guys delivering the baby? Is he still in there? Is he trapped? Are you holding him hostage? This bit isn't funny. But whatever. Their joke was just corny. Whatever. You can now disable vibrations, music, and sounds. That should have just been a feature from launch for a mobile game released in this day and age, but sure. Quality of life fixes that improves your game experience. That tells me nothing. I wish they would just take the Nintendo route and just told us that they added anti-piracy measure. I mean, stability. Like, dude, my Nintendo Switch is so stable these days, you wouldn't believe it. Right? Am I right? Must be nice. New shoes. Share it on social media. No! Never! I just started using social media after years being off of it. I'm not giving y'all free promo. All of Catherine's clothing are now maternity clothing. Why not? Why not make that optional? Like, maybe you want to play as Catherine not pregnant. If that was already in the game, which is how I'm reading that sentence, why not have pregnant Catherine be a separate character? This is a weird video, huh? Which also reminds me, Catherine being pregnant in this game is really funny because I can't believe I am saying this, but why can't I play as your newborn infant? Why can't I play as Elle as a toddler when she is now a child and this toddler when you have another one? Basically, why didn't you exploit your kid yet? Like, it's weird to have babies, like real babies, as playable characters in a game, but that said, if that's what your audience wants, why isn't your baby here after a year? Like, put the baby in a stroller and have the basketball be shot from within the stroller. I think that would be really funny and a fun way to change it up without doing a lot of work. And you can use that, by the way, Austin. I know you're watching, because why wouldn't you watch a YouTuber with, like, 0.1% of your following? I don't think it's even that technically. For the record, I could not tell you if there's any functional difference between the characters, though. Like, there's no tutorial, and I think they all shoot the same. Like, I do play better with Austin, but that might be a coincidence. I didn't do a whole test, because why would I? If the game doesn't bother to tell me, why am I going to do an experiment to find out and be disappointed? You know? Like, they are all different heights, at the very least, but I can't tell you at all if that factors into the game even remotely. Lastly, the maps. There are 3 maps released. Guess how many more are promised? 11. No joke, I will eat my cat's food if all 11 of those maps are ever released. The maps literally just require a GIF in the background. How does it take you over a year to release 1 out of 11 promised ones when you only have 3? There is literally no reason to not have the maps out by now, considering they serve no functional purpose. And am I mostly just upset that I can't play in the Ace Family home? Damn straight! I want to have even more of a parasocial relationship with these people. Invite me into your home, Austin. Overall, the game is fine. Like, I'd give it a out of 2. If you like the arcade gameplay, there's some depth to it, but the premium membership is the source of my issue. And if Austin plays the victim like with every other scam, this app is still being promoted in the cover art for their YouTube channel, so not really a gray area here. Also, I tried to look more into the developers of the game. Here's how that went. Do these developers not know how to update anything? Like, even their LinkedIn hasn't been updated in 5 months. Like, can you guys please make it easier for me to make fun of you next time? Thank you. Be a little considerate, maybe. But either way, this incomplete product still generates tens of thousands in revenue a month for a mediocre product that has not received support in nearly 2 years. While it works, that's not really saying anything. It's a soulless game with no passion from the developers or the Ace family. And honestly, I don't see any part of this game that emits an ounce of passion. Fun fact also, you only rotate around half of the court because they didn't design what the back of the avatars would look like, so they always have to face the cameras. And lastly, if you liked this video, Drew Gooden has actually made some immaculate commentary videos about this family and their previous scams, so I highly recommend checking it out. But to end off this video, I want to give a bit of a message to Austin McBroom himself, in case he ever sees this video and has the audacity to try to come after me. Okay, Austin? Because you know what? You may be richer than I'll ever be. You may be in better shape than me, and honestly, even though I'm bigger than you, you could probably kick my ass any day of the week, I'll be honest. But with all of that said, after your fight, you cannot hide the truth, and that's the fact that I am 2 inches taller than you. And no amount of money and no amount of working out is ever going to change that. So, if you want to speak to me face to face, go ahead and bring a ladder. Okay? I know height jokes are super derivative and beneath me, like Austin, but when someone is 2 inches shallow, sometimes you have to stoop to their level and speak their language, you know? The funny thing is, he's 6 foot tall, like, he is still tall, but if he saw me make fun of his height, he would absolutely still get all like, I'm not short! How dare you! I'm gonna drive my jet ski in my pool! And isn't that what Christmas is all about? God bless us, everyone. Bye! Hey, thanks for watching. Feel free to like, comment, and subscribe. It actually really helps me out a lot. I make comedic commentary videos, critiques, and video essays every Friday. And if you're not convinced yet, you can check out a recommendation above. Alright, well, thanks again.